That's official one here. Yeah. Please sit down. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, former President of the Republic of Kenya, Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, the governors present here, members of the National Assembly, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, honorable ministers, Deputy Secretary General, United Nations President, President Africa Development Bank, Chairman and Principal Members of All Progressive Congress, Chief of Defense Staff and the Service Chiefs, our Royal Fathers, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of this important inauguration lecture, I stand before you with profound sense of pride and gratitude. Today, we have embarked on a journey of introspection, enlightenment, and collective growth. We have delved deep into the theme of deepening democracy for development and explored the lessons that will guide us as we transition to a new era. Throughout this lecture, we have recognized the challenges and divisions that have tested the very fabric of our nation. We have confronted the harsh realities of inequality, the persistence of corruption, and the imperative to empower all citizens. But more importantly, we have unearthed the transformative power of democracy and the immense potential it holds for our great nation. In the course of this lecture, we have learned that democracy is not merely a system of governance. It is a way of life. It requires active participation, inclusivity, and relentless pursuit of justice and fairness. We have understood that true democracy thrives when the voices of all citizens are heard, valued, and represented, regardless of their background or social status. The underlying philosophy of this lecture has been rooted in the belief that our nation's progress rests on the pillars of unity, inclusivity, and shared responsibility. We have acknowledged that the task of nation building is a collective one, transcending political affiliations and personal interests. It is a commitment to leaving no Nigerian behind, ensuring that every citizen feels the positive impact of good governance and enjoys the dividends of democracy. The lessons we have learned here are not mere intellectual exercises, but a call to action. As I prepare to hand over the reins of governance to the President-elect on the 29th of May, I am filled with a renewed sense of hope, hinged on the capacity of my successor, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to deliver on the assignment given to him by Nigerians. I am at the same time reminded of the immense responsibilities entrusted upon us as leaders and the tremendous potentials that lies within our great nation. We must heed the lessons of this lecture and translate them into concrete actions. We We must continue to prioritize the welfare and well-being of our citizens, providing them with quality education, accessible health care, and sustainable livelihoods. We must fight against corruption in all its forms, unfolding the principles of transparency, accountability, and the rule of law. But above all, we must remain united. Our diversity is our strength, and it is through dialogue, understanding, and respect we can overcome our differences and forge a common path towards progress. Let us foster an environment where every Nigerian has an equal opportunity to thrive, regardless of their background, ethnicity, religion, or social status. As I conclude, I want to express my deep appreciation to the esteemed speakers, most especially our keynote speaker, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, for once again accepting my invitation to share his wealth of knowledge with us. Indeed, your thought-provoking lecture and the perspectives shared by the panel of eminent Nigerians has left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness. I thank the Secretary to the Government of the Federation and members of his team for a job well done. To the President-elect, I offer my heartfelt congratulations and assurance of my unwavering support. I trust that you will lead our nation with integrity, vision, and a deep commitment to the ideals of democracy and national development. Let us remember that the true measure of our success lies not in the titles we hold or the positions we occupy, but on the positive impact we make on the lives of our fellow citizens. Together, let us march forward, guided by the lessons learned from this lecture, and build a Nigeria that is prosperous, inclusive, and anchored on the principles of democracy. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.